Naz, what do you make of the influencer scene? There's a lot of trash talking that you would have been accustomed to back in your day, and some of them can back it up. What was your thoughts on Sami's decision to pursue Misfits Boxing?
I was happy with his decision. There's a lot of people and a lot of attention on the Misfits. It's a numbers game. People need to understand and realise that. Sami's got natural ability and he's got a lot of flair, a lot of charisma. I'm looking forward to him to perform basically and show people that he can be the star of Misfits. He can take over that whole show. That's what I think is going to happen. I honestly believe Sami's going to steal the show that night.
Sami, question for you. What do you make of the Misfits scene? Are you a fan of it? Do you follow it? Or are you just here to take over it?
I'm definitely a big fan of it. They've put some wicked fights on, and a lot of my boys are actually on the roster anyway, so I'm big supporters, but I'm definitely here to take over it, and anyone who's got a big name in there, I'm happy to have a tear up with.
We got a lot of love for Slim, and I'm really happy. We've got a lot of love for Slim. We have to big him up. And we have to big up Palestine. We have to say free Palestine.
Can I ask, what has it been like growing up as this man, as your father, one of the greatest to ever put on a pair of gloves, one of the most beloved fighters in the history of the sport? You know, we've got Conor McGregor's photographer fighting on the same card as you, so McGregor could be there, who has gone out on record and said this man has been massively influential to the likes of Conor McGregor, and now you're looking to pave your own path.
Do you know what? It's like growing up with a superhero as your dad. He's everyone runs up to him and tells him how much of a legend he is and takes pictures with him, and it's been like that since before I can remember. It's the star boy, the original, the first one to do it. Alhamdulillah. He put us all on the map. The whole reason I'm here today is because I've got my dad's second name, and I'm happy to run with it and showcase what I can do.
Nah, it's just a question for you. I know you know Carl Froch well, I know you know AJ well. What have you made of Carl leaking these WhatsApp conversations with Anthony Joshua? There seems to be beef there. Eddie Hearn likes them both, he doesn't know what to do.
Have you seen the WhatsApp messages that they've been going back and forth with?
No.
He's called him a something, and then and then he's come back and said why, and he's texted him saying, because I think you are one.
Do you know what?
AJ and Carl Proctor.
I don't think much of it, to be honest. I just think it's a little bit childish.
Yeah.
These guys are former world champions. They've got bigger names and they're bigger people than to go back and forth and just chat a whole heap of rubbish. It's not needed. These guys need to remember how they want to be seen in years and years to come, because they've done great in the sport and they put the stamp on the sport, and one of them's a Hall of Famer now, and who's to say that AJ can't come back and regain all the belts and do what he wants to do. So I wish them both the best. I really do. I wish them both the best, and no need to get on each other, and there should be no bad feeling. Warriors code, boy. We're fighters. We've done what we've done. The respect for each other as fighters, as former world champions, should always be there. We're former world champions. We're former world champions, all of us. Some of us are Hall of Famers. Go-getters, jaw droppers, showstoppers. We should always have that respect for one another and treat each other right. That's all I'm saying.
Naz, when I mentioned about Conor McGregor being massively influenced by yourself, does it get quite emotional to see your impact, your long-lasting impact on the sport, that you have given birth to megastars like that? And have you had those sort of full circle moments where countless fighters have come up to you saying how much you've inspired them to do what they're doing?
There's been a lot of fighters, including Tyson Fury, said he named his son after me. He named him Prince. And I did hear some stuff from Conor McGregor. Last time we was with Conor in Saudi Arabia, we had an unbelievable laugh with him. Yeah, listen, for me, when I see all these fighters and whatever they say, I'm really happy about it, and it's, for me, I hold it down, because it can get a little bit surreal in some of the stuff they say, because I never knew at the time You know, at the time that I was doing my thing, that I was literally, I was writing history, and I didn't know that I was. And you know, I feel like it's time now that my sons are going to step in to that limelight. You know, I had my day in the sun. They're going to do their thing now, and I'm happy to back them and support them. But I do love the fact that there's so much love. But I also know that the only love that can go in people's hearts for me, the way what they say to me every day that I go out on them streets and wherever, which country I'm in, is because Allah put that love in their hearts. It doesn't just come in people's hearts like that, to love somebody so much, admire them and want them to do well, and now want my sons to do well. So I appreciate every single person that's got that trueness of loving us the way they do and supporting us. And for every person that I did put a smile on their face when I did used to fight, and I did come out with them entrances and all them interviews that I did do that they loved after the fights and before the fights. You know, if you did love me so much, yo, we need some more of them Instagram followers. They need to follow. They need to follow us.
Give us the app.
It's at Prince Naseem, boy. It's just at Prince Naseem Hamed. You'll see it. You'll see that blue tick. But I don't listen. I'm still trying to break 1 million. For me, I should have 1 billion at least.
If you were fighting in today's day and age, you would be the most followed fighter on the planet without a shadow of a doubt. Do you agree with that, Sami?
100 million%. I feel like my pops is a legend, and he got to achieve every dream that ever come into his head, and if I can do half of that, I'll be happy with it, to be honest.
Even a quarter, Sami. Even a quarter.
Listen,
even a quarter.
Even one day I've been a star like my dad is, I'd be happy with it.
Oh gosh, look, we're happy to be with you guys today. I'm more happy to be beside my son. I'm proud of him. Listen, God willing, we have an amazing night in Dublin. Like I said to you, I love the Irish and I love Dublin. I'm happy to go back. I remember me fighting at the basketball arena when I was very young in Dublin. I remember fighting at the Point in Dublin, and I'm just looking forward to go back. I'm looking forward to, you know, seeing and a big welcome from the Irish people and the Dubliners. And you know what? I'm just so proud of my sons right now. I'm so proud of what they're going to achieve. They haven't achieved yet. My middle son's had one fight, but this son right here is my oldest. He's my first, and he's looking to take over. And he's looking to have his name in lights and do his thing. So inshallah, Sami D is going to be the man.
When was the last time you were in Ireland? No, it's just an interest.
It was a long time ago. I can't even remember. It might have been in one of the world title fights that I had there.
Really? You're going to get mobbed?
No, I'm probably not going to get
You
mobbed.
will get mobbed. Obviously, the Irish,
But honest, if you only knew, I had a trainer for 18 years who was from Dublin. I know a lot about Dublin. I know a lot about the Irish. And I know the Irish love the Arabs too. I feel that. And I remember how much Ireland have stepped up and how much they've supported Palestine. And I absolutely love their take and their voice on that and how supportive they've been. You know what? There's not been so many countries that have come out and supported Palestine. We support Palestine. We love Palestine. We say free Palestine, and I love how Ireland, the whole of Ireland, treated that situation.
Pleasure, Naz.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate your time.